It's a lovely day here today and the ground looks absolutely fantastic. There are a few empty seats, but I'm sure they'll fill up as the day progresses. Joining me now is Ian Bishop.
Thanks, Jonathan, and good morning, everyone. This is a pretty good pitch. There won't be any great movement for the seam bowlers, but there might be just enough if they can bowl in the right place. There could be some spin from the start, but certainly later on, the ball will begin to turn more. For the batsmen, if they play sensibly, there are some big scores to be had out there. This is definitely a good toss to lose. Just a gentle breeze coming across the ground at the moment, which should be quite refreshing for the players.
As usual, the toss is crucial, so let's get down there to see who calls correctly. Looks like they're going to have a bowl. I'll have to wait and see if that was the right decision. Most of the crowd have found their seats, so it looks as if we're finally ready to get the match underway.
Well, the batsmen have plenty of time, so they must be patient.
He's hit that very hard. That was superb placement.
Smashing shot.
That's out! Let's take another look at that in replay. Nice shot. A big slog, and 6.
If you want to show the kids the perfect way to play that shot, then there is a fine example.
Batsmen are coming back for 2. Edge to slip. That's 4 more. Well, he didn't know much about it, but it's edged away for 4. Confident appeal. Out! I wonder what Hawkeye made of that. The new man in can't afford any lapses in concentration here. The batsmen are coming back for a second. That was good running by the batsman. 5 runs conceded from the over. The batsmen are coming back for a second. Do you think there's an argument for... Batsmen are coming back for 2. He's got the edge. Well, he was completely beaten there. 5 runs taken from the over. Confident appeal. That was really tight, so the umpire's calling for the TV replay. Let's have a look at that again. There's the signal. He's safe. Immaculate timing. And another 4.
You really can't give this player that kind of room outside the off stump. That's 4 runs every time.
He was onto that in a flash. He's hit that very hard. He watched that onto the bat perfectly.
If you want to show the kids the perfect...
Edged. Out. Let's have a look at that from another angle. There's runs here. That brings up his half-century.
He has raced to his half-century. If he keeps playing like this, he'll have his ton in no time.
A much more prevalent style of bowling than finger spinning these days, even with off-spin bowlers. Do you think the finger spinner's in decline, or is this just a phase?
Well, I'm not sure if he's in decline, more so because I always think that when you've got...
Batsmen are coming back for 2. That's 2 more runs on the board. 6 runs taken from the over. They've got back for 2. That's good running. That's gone high in the air. Out! He's got away with that. Let's have a look at that from another angle. Batsmen are looking for 2. They've really had to work hard for it. Mix up here. The batsmen are coming back for a second. Well, what's the umpire going to say about this one? Tremendous timing.
Effortless. He hardly seemed to hit it.
And another 4. The crowd enjoyed that shot. Batsmen are looking for 2. Well, that's a cracking shot. That was 4 the moment it left the bat.
Super shot. That was 4 runs as soon as he hit it.
He was onto that in a flash. The ball just runs out into the covers. Edge to slip. Confident appeal. That's out. Let's look at that again. They're appealing. Gone. Let's have a look at the action replay. Let's have a look at that in Hawkeye. New batsman in, and absolute concentration required now. Right out of the top drawer.
He picked his spot to perfection there.
That's run away for 4.
The crowd really enjoyed that.
That's 5 off the over then. So, this is the final over. This really is an excellent batting performance. Beautifully timed. He looks very pleased.
Well, he deserves the applause.
Let's take a look at that from another angle. He's found the gap with that one.
He might have hit it in the air, but there was no fielder out there, so there wasn't much risk in it.
The batsmen are coming back for a second. Good over so far for India. Oh, comprehensively bowled. Let's take another look at that in replay. Thin edge. Well, that's the end of the innings and a really competitive total. The opposition may well struggle to reach it.
The opening batsman has a vital job. Their goal must be to see off the opening bowlers.
He's got the edge. That was superb placement.
That was a wonderful shot.
It's in the air. That's out. Caught. Let's take another look at that in replay. Oh, great shot. And another 4.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced away to the boundary.
Yes!
And when they can be bold, then it sort of eliminates a little bit of the courage required to play at this level.
Oh, lovely timing there.
Super shot. He really punished the bowler there.
Once it's past the fielder on this outfield, it's a certain 4. Oh, that's a superb shot. That was 4 the moment it left the bat.
He lifted that over the infield very well.
The crowd really enjoyed.
He might have hit it in the air, but there was no fielder out.
Run!
That's 1 more onto the score.
Yes!
The leg spinner to start a new over.
He really laid into that one.
Oh, that's gone a long way. That'll go for 6. He's certainly not hanging around. What's the umpire going to say about this one? That's out. Let's have a look at that from another angle. Well, I wonder what Hawkeye made of that. What a beautiful stroke. He looks in fine form.
On a pitch like this, I feel for the bowler.
This should be the end for the batsman. He's got him. Let's look at that again. I'm sure the new batsman will look to play himself in. That's beautifully played, the ball coming right out of the middle of the bat.
You really can't give this player that kind of room outside the off stump.
It's in the air! Let's take a look at that from another angle. New batsman in for Sri Lanka. It's in the air. And there's a fielder underneath it. Let's have a look at that from another angle. So, it's a left.
Run!
That's well played.
That was beautifully put away for 4.
Great footwork, beautiful shot. He hit that over the top expertly. Oh, that's a superb shot.
He rocked back beautifully there. His weight was just in the right place and the weight went for 4.
Go!
Batsman coming back for 2. That's 2 more to the team total.
Run! Yes!
Forced through the offside. One more run there. Well, the bowlers are taking a bit of stick out there.
Run!
Well, that really was a fine piece of fielding. He's hit that well.
That is so demoralizing for the bowler, but he needs to bounce back quickly.
No ball.
He's having some problems with his run-up out there. For 4.
He was a bit fortunate there. He hit it a bit uppish, but luckily not at the fielder.
So the umpire signalling free hit, and so the batsman can only be run out off this ball. Great shot.
Yes!
That'll be 4 more.
Good cricket, wasn't it? He picked his spot, didn't try to whack it, just stroked it through the gap.
Run!
Good strike rate so far from this batsman.
Yes!
Terrible over. Far too expensive. The leg spinner to start a new over.
Run! Get back! Go!
No run taken off that ball.
Run! Get back!
9 runs scored from the over. There's runs here.
He's notched up that 50 lightning fast. What an innings.
Now he needs to get his head down again and aim for the next landmark. That's a sensational shot. Off the mark with a maximum. That just shows how...
That'll cause the fielding captain a little bit of concern.
He couldn't resist the hook shot, but it came off. Very good timing.
Everything was in the right place there. It fairly raced away to the boundary.
It was in the air, but pretty safe. Very well played. He was beaten all ends up by that one. Let's look at that again. The new man in can't afford any lapses in concentration here. No run there. So, his final over then. Well, that's a superb shot. Found the gap there, and that races away for 4. He picked the length really early there. He's played that beautifully once more. Edged. Batsmen are looking for 2. He really looks in good nick today.
He lifted that over the infield.
It's in the air. There's a fielder underneath it. Let's take another look at that in replay. Picking up the singles is important, isn't it?
Picking up the singles can frustrate a bowler because he wants to bowl at one batsman for a long period of time to execute his plan. When that batsman comes off strike every ball or every other ball, then his planning goes to pieces.